Her noblest and best, 3 cheers for the school that we love. Her honour shall stand the strongest test, our loyalty we will prove. Led by women good and true, and knit by a mighty tie, their girls shall praise her the ages through, and her fame shall never die.
I came to this school when I was 11. I came in 1948, and this is the first time I've come through these doors since all those years, about 60 years, and it's quite an amazing feeling and quite emotional.
I made very good friendships there, 5 girls with whom I'm still friendly, that's 50 years later, and we all have fond memories of Skinner's, always talk about it.
My school days are always very happy. I still am in touch with friends. That's now 70 years, my goodness, I can't believe that.
I started at the school in 1939, but war started too, so we were evacuated and I spent my whole school time in Welwyn Garden City. I learned a lot at Skinner's and thoroughly appreciated it.
I'm the last line of 6 sisters, all went to Skinner's. And because my brother actually went to Brook House, B6 as it is now, he actually attended Skinner's in the 6th form. And so it's almost like an institution of training for us and our family. We absolutely feel proud that we're Skinner's girls. This whole sense of quality, high standards, that's what I take with me through life. Even though I do work in another Hackney school, I think actually all along I've used my experiences here from Skinner's as a yardstick.
We've been looking at the archives and seeing how we can relate that to students' understanding of what successful education is. It's very hard to identify what you mean by culture and ethos. How do you actually take that with you? And you take it with you because of what people tell us about school. Yeah, and that's the bit that I want to come with us.
There was some event, some gathering.
So everyone that's 2 years, and I came into the school.
Yes.
Everyone in here, even the old lady. Yes. So this school is that old. Yes.
I'm actually wearing what is like a mock version of my blazer because I went out shopping, saw it, and was like, oh my gosh, that's just like the Skinner's blazer.
We just want to say we were actually surprised when we saw the uniform.
If I could just show it to you now. If you had long hair, you had to have it tied back, and if you had short hair, you just left it. And you were not allowed makeup or jewellery.
You have to have indoor shoes and outdoor shoes, because when it rains outside, they wouldn't like it when you still put on the same shoes inside the school.
There was a bag with 4 pockets, one for house shoes, one for plimsolls, one for stockings. I found out that during summer they had like summer dresses.
Because when we graduated, we lived in what we called villas. We were with foster girls. Then we had blackouts, it was dark, you couldn't go anywhere in the dark. Food was rationed. Show them your rations. And my sweets, we had even our sweets were rationed. 2 ounces of sweets a week.
If teachers were to marry, they would have to be retired from school.
Really?
Yeah, but it changed after the war.
Why did that change after the Second World War?
Women gained more rights.
Yes.
Because a lot of men were killed back then.
After the war, there were a lot of men missing in action or known to be killed or came back unable to work, they were disabled. So to keep the country going, as it had been going all during the war by women, we continued to do the job and then gained some rights to it.
So back then, the Africa is all about the steps.
I found that most of them they're very respectful.
Whenever the teacher comes, they have to stand up.
But were you really scared of the teacher? That's why
to walk around the edges of the hall. They couldn't walk across it.
During that time, they don't have a detention. If they have punishment, they got extra homework.
They couldn't borrow anyone else's book. That was very not allowed.
There wasn't anything about bullying and mean girls in school. There wasn't.
That was more especially teachers back then than we do nowadays, because we take everything for granted these days.
Days will end and the years go by. Our bond we will not sever. Thy name enshrined in our heart shall be forever and forever. I'm sorry, I can't sing.
Thank you.